It is.
It is. So let me just see.
um. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are live.
Are we live? Let's check. What are we live?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We are live. Okay, guys. Let's see who's on right now. I've got our special guest today, M Dongo. Is that the one? Is that way, Mr. Dongo? How would you want to be called? Yeah.
It's better any yes. So you can call me anyhow, anywhere you feel like, yeah, because yeah, my full name is very hard.
Yeah.
Munyaradzi Dongo.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to
Yeah.
see who's on now. Can you check who's on? I got three people viewing. So put in the comments below who's on, who's watching this, right? Now today on our first episode of Unleash the Raw Within, I've got with me today M Dongo, I believe. I'll call you Mr. Dongo out of respect. Mr. Dongo, one of the
Yeah.
digital lions in this social media jungle with us today. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. For those who are in the Get More Clients with Video Marketing Facebook group, make some noise. I want to see who is here. Do we have anybody here? We have a bunch of silent watchers. I guess we have a bunch of silent watchers, eh? That's all right. Okay, we'll check on these comments once in a while.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to be a very interactive interview today for everyone who's watching this. You can ask questions, and there'll be lots of interaction in this interview, so everyone gets to learn something from today. Now, today's topic is about entrepreneur mindset, and we have a fantastic entrepreneur today, Mr. Dongo. So whether you're a coach or a business owner, consultant, multi-level marketing, network marketer, affiliate marketer, whatever you're doing, we're all working for ourselves, we're being our own boss. And sometimes it can be a very lonely place, as you can all know. Now, before we begin, my name is Quang Huynh. I'm the host today, and I'm a video and content marketing coach. And today's special guest is Mr. Dongo. So, Mr. Dongo, before we start about entrepreneur mindset and how we can really improve our mindset to be better entrepreneurs and coaches, tell us a bit of a bio about yourself.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start.
I guess, I guess the question that I would start with is, um, like, where were you? What country you're from? Which state? Um,
Mhm.
where were your humble beginnings?
Perfect. Yes. So the guy who is speaking right now, he's originated from Zimbabwe. That is
Nice.
Southern Africa. Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now I'm based in South Africa.
Yeah.
So it's just a neighbor.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So yes. Yeah. So my background, actually, I can say that I was raised by single parents.
Oh,
And
wow.
guess what? That was the most important part of my life because I could stay with my mom, and then I could stay with my granny, I could stay with my dad. So I really haven't spent more than 2 years on one place, and
Wow.
with same people as well. So that thing, it made me to be not being dependent on other people. Why? Because sometimes I'm staying with my stepmom, so I cannot, so I cannot be the mama's boy to my stepmom as the same mama's boy that I do to my own mom.
Yeah.
So I cannot demand some of the things to my stepmom or to my granny as
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to do to my mom. So it made me to be somebody who is so who is actually hungry for being dependent, for
Right.
being independent, or
Yeah.
on my own. Yeah. So
So
that was a
come from
powerful
very
part of my life. Yeah.
humble beginnings. So very humble beginnings. So you. Well, what about
Yes.
your
Yes.
dad? Like it was just you. Like you said your mom, your grandmom. Um,
Mm.
where was your dad all in this?
Yes. So my my mom stayed with my father.
Right.
I can say by the time I was 13 or 14 years or so. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was some years ago. Yeah, so I really didn't have that much bond with my father, you know. Yeah. I thought right now he's my best friend. Yeah, right now he's my best friend. He's the best friend that I actually have. Yeah. So I only
who's your
stayed
best
with
friend right
him
now? I
constantly
missed it. Who was your
for
best friend?
about I mean, it's my dad right now.
All right.
So actually, I had to create that relationship, yeah, with him,
Yeah.
the one that I had for 3 years constantly, yeah. And then, yeah, right now we are good buddies. We are good
Awesome,
buddies.
man. Awesome. So I guess you started from South Africa and humble beginnings. So that developed your hunger. So I guess the lion analogy, you had that deep hunger. So where did that hunger take you? Like, what made you become a coach?
So you know, after I finished my school, I now to move to South Africa and start staying with my mom. And by the time I moved to South Africa, the main thing was I wanted to go there and further my studies. But guess what? I came there. I actually came here around April, and they already closed their intake. And then it made me now to say, okay, so what must I do? Because I came here with one thing in mind, that is I wanted to come here and study. But I also had some other skills, you know. I also had some other skills that I had. So I said, okay, so instead of me waiting for next year, when it is going to open. So why can't I start now to utilize what I have, the skills that I have, and start make some money, you know? Yeah, and start make some money, you know? And then I started to do decorations. I had to do cake baking. I know what to do. I know how to do all those things. And then I dived into network marketing, you know. And then I dived into network marketing. Network marketing, network marketing became one of my jungle, and where I was supposed to learn everything. And I made a lot of mistakes there. I made a lot of mistakes. Yes, you know, I made a lot of mistakes in network marketing. And I also made what you call in your storytelling diagram the fake success. You know, I excelled. I excelled in that company. Within 1 year, I managed to be employed as well by the company to become the training manager of East London branch. So I had 5 provinces in South Africa under my care. So I could travel, and I love traveling. So so I could travel doing all those trainings, and then I managed to open my franchise shop with that company, and that franchise shop is still operating right now, though I'm no longer there. You know.
So you opened a franchise company from the first place you work with. Was that a network marketing company that you franchised off? What type of company did you work for?
Yes. So
a network marketing company.
Yes, yeah. So this network marketing company it deals with natural herbal products. So they also allow you to run a specialty shop, a franchise shop.
What did you sell, Mr. Dongo? Oh, by the way, I want to acknowledge people who are here. There's Sean Malsudi, there's Wasim. I think there's a few others that is online right now. I just want to acknowledge you guys for watching this, and those who are still watching this. Mr. Dongo is really telling us about where he came from. So let us know, what did that network marketing sell?
So this network marketing so it's natural health products for any kind of health disease. Yes. So So in this network marketing company, I managed also to discover myself, who really is this guy, right? And I discovered that, okay, I love speaking. I love being in front of people. I love doing what I actually love helping other people. I love helping other people, and I love training people. And I found myself excelling in that in that department, and I started to do trainings and everything, but I wasn't feeling satisfied just because of the only trainings that I was doing, it was under that company. So I couldn't come up with my own content. I couldn't do my own things, and then
so you felt restricted.
yeah,
You felt restricted with,
yes,
with what your company could allow you or not allow you to do, right?
Yeah, until 2018, and listen very carefully.
Right? Yeah.
Yes, and listen very carefully on what happened in 2018.
Yeah, I'm listening with all ears.
Yes, yeah. So in 2018, that's when I made one bad decision.
Oh, what was
that? And that decision, I'm telling you, it made me to move from earning 20,000 to 30,000 rand a month. That is like 1.5 to 2,000 US dollar a month, right? From my network marketing, to go into 150,000 in debt.
Oh wow! What happened?
Yes. I made one big decision of allowing other people to work in my shop, and then it costed me both my brand and my product. And I'm telling you, I lost money. And this is actually I think this is the third time I'm able to speak about this with confidence, without being hacked or whatsoever. Yeah.
I can still feel a bit of pain in there, right? Because that sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. I'm telling you.
So the mistake was that you hired the wrong staff, and the staff but made some mistakes on your behalf. That's why you lost more money. Or like what caused you to lose $150,000?
So there was the other group of people that I trusted so much, right? So I trusted those guys very, very much, not knowing that these guys had a hidden agenda, right? And that agenda,
okay.
Yes, yeah. And that agenda was so they wanted to badmouth me to the company, so that the company can actually withdraw my license to hold that shop, and then they'll come and take over that shop, right? So that was actually the whole thing that they were planning. But and I don't even know how was I blind, I don't even know how did I say that.
Was that the first time you hired someone? Was that the first time you hired someone or partnered with someone to start a company? Was that the first time you did that?
No, it was not the first time, but I actually took somebody that was so I took somebody that was in experience, just because of I felt for that person, but that person was actually struggling.
So it was referred. It was referred to you, and
I just said also to help, and then yes, and I lost that money, but after I lost that, I took about 2 months of grieving, to myself, saying,
so
okay,
2 months,
so what am I going to do?
Crying in the corner, crying, just licking your wound.
Yeah, and the other thing is these people to an extreme, like they actually went on social media and started bad mouthing social media. And
what did they say about you? Like,
so by the time they went on social media,
I mean, they stuffed up your reputation. Like, what could they say about you?
they start saying that this guy is a scam. You know, this guy is a scam. So,
Right.
yeah, so don't go to his shop. He didn't see his clients well. And I said, like, really? So what's happening right now? And I said, okay, wait a minute. This guy, you know, I don't love soccer, but at some time I watch soccer.
Yeah.
So the people, so the only person that is being chased is a person who is actually having the ball, right? So
Yeah.
does that mean that I'm the person with the that person with the ball here? Because all these people, they are all chasing. They're all running after me, which means I'm the one with the ball. So what must I do? Or gather up myself and that way that others and get in the game and start fighting. I said, okay, so who is really me? That's the time I sat down and asked my question: who is Munya? Who is this guy? Who is so
I think I'm losing your audio. Your
about helping other people.
I think
Sorry?
you're losing, the connection is a bit slow. Maybe
Yes,
Munya, try to go off video. See whether if that makes it better.
Okay.
See whether that goes better.
Yeah, I think that can be fine. Okay. Yes, yeah. Okay, just hold on. Hello, Ken?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, it was just lagging, so it was like
perfect.
Yeah, now that's much better.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, yeah.
So
okay.
you were saying that
you know,
you used the soccer analogy, right? People were chasing you. You had the ball. So what did it make you feel? You reflected on your life, but you start asking yourself, who's Mr. Dongo? Like what? I guess that was the when you were doing the exercise with me. That was your crash moment, right? Like you thought you had false victory, like you thought you had it, and then the person you trusted, stuffed you up, and then this is your lowest point in your life. So I'm interested in how did you bounce back up? You still there, Mr. Dongo?
Perfect. Yeah. So so after yes, yeah. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you. It's just the audio is sort of a bit slow. But keep going. I'm sure the audio will come.
Oh, okay.
How is it now?
Yeah, go for it.
Perfect then. Okay. Yeah. So so the other thing is that actually kept me that actually made me to your bounce back, right? Is that after I discovered myself, right? After I rediscovered who this guy is, right? And then I looked around and noticed that there are so many other entrepreneurs out there that are actually having some problems. There are so many entrepreneurs out there who really doesn't know who they are. There are so many entrepreneurs out there who are all trying to bounce. There are so many entrepreneurs who are making a lot of mistakes out there. And then I said, okay, so I'm a guy who is ready and available, go out there and help them. And then I just decided to do that and go out there. I started to develop some courses, and also and I also started to develop some courses and some trainings as well. And I just said, okay, of what people are saying, I'm gonna go out there and be the best of myself. I started to do live training on Facebook. I started to, and then I advertised one event that I advertised, and guess what? People bought tickets and came to that people bought tickets and actually came to that event. And once people came, I said, okay, so I really got something that people need out there. And if can lead all of the people that are listening right now, there is something great in each and every one of us who is out. There's something great that you just need to listen to that voice. If you listen to that voice within yourself, I am telling you, the world is going to attract you, and success will be just be attracted to you.
So walk us through that process, Mr. Dongo. So you were in the lowest point in your life, and you spent 2 months licking your wounds. What changed for you from feeling sorry for yourself to basically wanting to self-develop, get out there, do training for other people? What was the empowering question you asked yourself, right? Because when you're depressed, you might be like, oh, I suck. I can't believe I got scammed. This is over for my career. What changed? What questions did you ask yourself that changed you?
What changed? Actually,
empowering question.
The first step, Quang, that I took was to forgive myself.
So forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Did you
that was
the other person that ruined your reputation? Did you forgive the other person that lost you $150,000?
Yes. Yeah. I actually forgot about whatever happened previous month, and I talked on my now going forward. So that is the big thing that I had. Right. So that was actually the biggest strength. Okay. You seem like you are. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect. For the past, so now for those 2 months that I was living for myself, I wasn't ready to forgive myself. I still said, who is this guy? Who is me? What's my name? What's my identity? And then that's when I managed to say, okay, I need to forgive myself and gather up myself and start moving.
And you created a new identity? Is that what you did? You just created a new identity that was empowering for yourself?
That's true. So I just went out there, and in fact, I just went inside first and created the new identity and redefined myself. After that, everything started working, started attracting different things, and then within within 2 months after that, I found myself television. I found myself being interviewed on TV. I found myself being interviewed in the radios. I found myself being what the guys who are now being. Yes, and and then in December 2018, I got a call that actually made my blood to run up and down, so that call was actually coming from the Zimbabwean embassy, so they said, hi Munya, we've been following you closely. And I said,
Right.
what do you guys mean by we have been following you closely? They said, we've been seeing you hosting events. We've been seeing you helping Zimbabwe. We've been seeing you helping the young entrepreneurs. So we'd like to empower other youth that are right here in South Africa. I said, that's wonderful. So this is my greatest going as well. So I just started to and I started working with that empathy in helping people and just growing up. And then I established my company, and my company right now is now global. So I think right now I'm going now to share with you on how did that company come from, and also and how we impact other posts. Like, yeah.
Right.
I know. Do we have a comment or any questions from?
You start telling your story. So when you found your new identity to come out, you started to tell your story of failure and mistakes. Is that's why people were starting to follow you? Is that the reason why, Mr. Dongo?
Yeah, so but mostly I redefined myself. Remember, right. I was still in pain. Yeah. So what I did, so what I did, I just changed the message that I was about to give out to the people out there. So I started right. empowering other people. I started sharing the message of hope. Yeah. Yeah, so I started to spread the message of hope out there, and then that message of hope that I was sharing with other people out there, that is the message that a lot of people were now drawn to me, and also using what I have, using the skills the skills of technology, the skills also doing marketing online, the skills training. So I was now going out there just help other people on how they redefine their identity, how can they also take their self and brand the self online as well. I never complained online. I never complained and mourn on social media, regardless of what was happening. I never, not even a single day did I went on social media and start posting negative things there. No, I never done that. Why? Just because of I was rebranding myself. I was branding myself on social media. Imagine, you are looking for a coach, and then you go to my Facebook profile. The only thing that you are going to see there is me complaining about the weather. It's me complaining about the economy. You know. So will you pay me if it is that way? Clearly not, right? Clearly not. You're not gonna pay me just because of I'm somebody who doesn't even know where I am going. You know.
Yeah.
So that was my crash and my aha moment. That
right,
2018.
Right.
I can speak for the whole day about what happened in 2018.
I mean,
so right now,
it's pretty interesting story. I mean, we got like a few people watching this, and for guys who are watching this, drop any questions you have. I know the audio is a bit slow. I think there's a connection. But look, we can still hear Mr. Dongo, which is pretty cool. So I want to ask you, maybe from my own curiosity, is one tip for those who are coaches or entrepreneurs is do not complain on social media. Is that what you're saying? Just because you're representing your brand, right? Like
yes. So. So let me just give you some of the tips.
Give us some tips
how
about how
you have on social media, right? Number one. Yes. Number one, don't defend yourself on social media, right? Don't defend yourself
don't defend yourself.
Regardless of who on social media, right? What are they saying about you?
Right.
Yes, regardless, what are they saying about social media, their agenda or whatsoever? don't defend yourself on social media, because you are going to sound stupid to yourself, and you might even not know how are you going to say on social media. So don't defend yourself on social media. That is number one. Number two, speak your brand, speak your message, speak your mission on social media, regardless of it's your whatsoever. Just be you. Speak your brand. You cannot even go on social media, even on my Facebook page, on my Twitter, on my Instagram. You never see my family there. You never see my whatsoever. You can never see them there. Not at all. Why? Does that mean that I also don't have people? I also don't have friends? Does that mean that I also don't go to the beach? Does that mean that I also don't eat in the restaurant? I do, but I don't put it out there. Why? Because it doesn't add value to my brand. So know what's your brand and know what can add value to your brand, and just that on your social media, and be authentic. Be authentic as well.
Authentic, yeah.
Yeah, be. Yeah, and be authentic on your social media. Don't try to be somebody else, because I'm telling you, my success is based on being authentic, or on me. You will never see me on social media on the in Lamborghini, in whatsoever. You will never see there. But does that mean that I also don't have any? Does that mean that I also don't have yes, yeah. And also, if you can see, have I seen Warren Buffett with his Lamborghini or with his Porsche on Facebook? Clearly, you never saw them, right? So that is the other thing as well. So you need to be authentic. So these are some of the tips I'm just giving people. You need to be authentic. Share with you guys about all your 6 tips as well that you guys our listeners can also use.
And then 3 tips or 4 tips?
Yes, yeah. Then the second thing, be consistent. Be consistent. And being consistent. People need to see you every day for them to trust you. And also, it's also wise to do one thing 1,000 times than to do 1,000 things once. Because if I do one thing 1,000 times, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to learn. I'm going to get that. I'm actually going to get experience 1,000 times in that one thing. That you do 1,000 things once, I don't have any experience in all those things, because I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to do all things all at once. So being consistent in one thing and be consistent in that thing, and see how best are you gonna do, and see how best gonna attract people. And you also gonna attract different people, the right people into your market. Also gonna do, And then the next thing, the third point, maintain hunger. Maintain the hunger, right? Yes, we lions, right? Maintain the hunger. Always be hungry. Always be hungry.
Always be hungry, right? Always be hungry.
Yes,
When you were small, you had that hunger, right? Always be hungry.
Yes, yeah. So yes, so maintain that hungry and remain hungry, right? You need to stay hungry. So how can you stay hungry, right? They always stay for everything. So there's always next step for everything. There's always next stage. There's always level 2. There's always next level in everything. As far as successful, even millionaires, they are doing like they are broke right now trying to make more billion. Why? Because they know that from billion you're going to be a trillionaire, right? So there is always a next level in everything. So you need to maintain the hunger.
Hunger.
So
there's
you need to maintain the hunger.
It's like what the first thing was, be authentic, right?
Be authentic.
And number 2 is be consistent.
Yes.
And number 3 is remain hungry, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So can you maybe tell us about what is your offer? Like, what is your who's your target? Like, who do you serve, and what is your offer? Because I know that when we did the workshop on finding your niche, the 5-day workshop, the content creation workshop that you're in this group, have you really find out who are you serving and who's your niche? Have you really nailed that down there?
So right now I do have got 2 different products that so right now I do have got 2 different products that caters for the 2. Okay. So all right. Yeah, I know. So there's a bit of a delay. Hey.
A bit of delay. I wanted to know
but
first.
Anyway, yes, but I can still hear you clearly. Okay. Yeah. So my niche is startups, right? Startups. So my niche is startup entrepreneurs, and even also those that are and also those that are running their businesses, but they feel like they have reached the ceiling, so they need to break through that ceiling to go to the next level. So those are my main target. So those are my main
companies that are stuck and can't scale, right?
Yes.
Right.
So my target. So those are actually my target right now. So I can take somebody who just want to start a business, but don't even know what is exactly that they are supposed to do, and I can help them in starting businesses from skills that they have, from the skills that they, so they don't need to go out there and borrow skills. They don't need to go there actually learn some of the skills or whatsoever. So that's what so those are the people that actually help. And those companies that need actually pivot.
And would you say your business is now international, or you're serving the South African community?
Oh wow! So right now I'm serving clients from 4 continents. That is Africa, Australia, Europe, and then US. So and all in all, I can say it's a country right where I do have clients. So it's in 11 countries right now.
Oh, great. And what would you say you help startups and companies that need to scale? What is the result you can get them?
Oh, perfect. So right now, so one thing that I can say, right, is I help them to start, restructure, and sustain their own business. So take their business next. So most of the things that I focus on is also their branding. So how is their branding? Because I'm very strong in the branding. So you cannot go to the next if brand sucks. So you cannot go to the next level if your branding sucks.
That's true.
So I also help them in structuring them their internet marketing. How can they do their internet marketing? How can they acquire more clients on a mobile as well?
Yeah, that's great, man. I was just writing that down. That's a really good line. You can't go to the next level if your branding sucks.
Oh yes, yeah, oh yeah. So my key areas as well that are actually I normal focus on.
Right.
That is printing. What message they're giving out there, and yeah. Okay. It seems
Okay.
like I joined 3 times. Okay.
No. Okay, I can totally hear you. So when you help these clients, I wanted to know more about how you got that client. That you said that you apply some of my strategies in the workshop. How can you
Yes.
walk us through how that got you that client? Like, was it from a content that you wrote, or was it something that you understood in terms of niching and the objection handling part of it? I'm curious for you to share that.
Yeah. This client of mine, right? So what was happening on this lady? She always attended in my webinars.
Yes.
But and then because every Thursday we run a free webinar, 12 o'clock South African time to 1 South African time, so anyone can be able to join and also learn. So this lady always attended these webinars, but and she also wanted me. She also wanted me to help her, but she seemed like she wasn't ready to you jump on board.
Yes.
So she's like she was ready until I actually went and sit down and say, okay, so how can I talk to this person and actually help this person? After all of the triangle, that triangle on day one, the one that I was struggling to complete, right? The one that I was struggling to complete. Yes, yeah, that triangle. So yeah, so what I did, actually now went, okay, so if this person doesn't take me as her coach, what is it that she's going to suffer on? If this person, and that's okay. So if this person remains with the coach that is that about 50,000, I mean, yeah. So how? Because she's not doing anything. She's not making any. She's not getting any results from that she's helping this company. And I said, okay, so if this person remains with the company and don't come and work with me, what are the things that she's going to take? And I just said that, I stood down, I wrote down, and then I said, hey, let's on a call. She said, okay, yeah, because I also wanted to talk to you. Then we went on the what is it that like a business? And then she told me. Then I asked her, so do you think with products that you're actually using right now, how are you going to achieve? And she said, yeah, I think I'm going to achieve this. And I said, but remember, you have been having these products for the past 3 years, but nothing happened. So what's there for? So why are you still stuck gospel? And those people that are paying so much money, yet there's no results that are coming.
Can you tell us what she was doing? What was her background? Like what did she do for a living? What did she need your help with?
She's in recruitment business, right?
Oh, she's in recruitment. She's in recruitment.
Yes, yeah. So yeah.
Funny thing, I think Debbie Manson is in recruitment. I think if you're watching this right now, it seems like everyone's in recruitment these days. But go on. So she's in recruitment, and you got to help her with the branding, right? And how did you convince her to pay you for your services and get you as a coach? Yeah, audio is a bit off, Mr. Dongo. I think South Africa needs to upgrade their NBN. the internet's a bit slow over there.
Okay, so
No worries.
like not hearing you. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was saying this person is in recruitment and they're gonna use you for your branding services and scaling service. So what does she want to do? What was her pain? She wanted to scale, or she was a startup? Was she which phase was she in?
Oh, okay. So she was stuck. So this one was she didn't know how to take her business next level. And yet she was paying global company that is doing coding. I don't know if I can say the next video.
Yeah, I think the audio is kind of not work, kind of on and off tonight.
And I think the video is a bit like, but anyway, but can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So so this person, what was the main problem there? So she was actually with this global company that is offering coachings to its people, but she was stuck because these guys, all they do is send to they just to do group coaching, and they never did one-on-one with her, so that I can actually pivot, so that they can actually create a strategy for her. And then this lady, I showed her how, and then after that, one thing that I loved, I showed her what was stopping her and how can she take her business to the next level. And she accepted that. She had a payment. Within 8 hours, we had come up with a strategy that was working for her, both for her branding, a strategy for marketing, a strategy for her to create a database, and also that. And I'm to do just like that. Started working like that. And then during this time of coronavirus, she managed to seal 2 deals just last week. She sent me email, hey, you know what, Mr. I just signed my second deal now with one of the biggest companies that she to be working with on the routing. And she's actually be when trying to approach the government and also work the government. So and we actually came with all those ideas within the first 2 days, and then her business better, and then up with the idea I gave it to her, and then she implemented them. I think right now it's a third or your fourth or so, after she started to yeah.
Okay, great. Well, that's awesome. Like you know how you use some of my strategies. The triangle really helped bring out the pain. If she didn't she didn't use your services, she was not going anywhere. So the cost of using your services is much cheaper than her, you know, being in pain and stuck. So that's really good. So Mr. Dongo, I really wanted to just keep it within like 60 minutes. So I wanted to see who else is watching this to see whether you had any questions to ask Mr. Dongo about his experience as an entrepreneur. I guess, you know, you're a startup and scale coach in South Africa. Was there any questions for anyone If there is any questions, I think Mr. Dongo will go back and answer it. I wanted to wrap up, Mr. Dongo. I really want to thank you for joining this interview. I think we've experienced some connection slowness. I don't know whether it was from your end or my end, but it doesn't really matter. I found so much value. Can I just summarize what you just said?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. So the three principles.
If
right?
possible.
Yeah, 3 principles is be authentic,
Yes, yeah.
be consistent, and be hungry. And I guess every mistake is a good mistake. So it was that mistake because you hired the wrong person or
Yes.
the wrong person that has given you the reason to find a different identity to work on as an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
And then you start to be stronger to empower others to not make the same mistake like you did. And then the media or the embassy got was following you, and they gave you so much spotlights for you to spread your message. So that's another important way of saying share your authentic story, be authentic on social media. And you also mentioned your brand needs to be the #1 priority on social media. So don't post about going to the beach or eating at some fancy restaurant. That has nothing to do with your brand. And I guess always be hungry, right? Because we're all lions in this digital jungle, right? Some of us have forgotten to roar, but some of us like you are keeping roaring. and then you sign on one client from just doing a free workshop in my group. So and you came on to every session. Man, like I'm gonna run more free workshops. But I really thank you, Mr. Dongo. In fact, next week I'm interviewing a fellow South African. I think it's I think you might know her, Debbie Manson. Sorry.
Oh yes,
so, Yes, so Debbie McClure Manson. I don't know whether she's still here, but I'm interviewing her. So she's in recruitment. She's running a recruitment firm, and she's also her heritage is from South Africa as well. So it's going to be exciting next week. But was there anything you wanted to tell the audience? If there's one last thing you had to say, what would that be?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. Yep.
Okay. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let me share one thing. One burning point that I just want to share.
Yes.
Before we go. One thing that I want to share is one thing that I also to share with other people that I listen is network for success, right? Network for success.
Network for success. Okay.
Just add friends or whatsoever. Network for success. You need to use social media, networking events for your success. Network for success. Get people in your network, the right people in cycle, in your network, within your cycle, people that are going to push you and push you forward. People that are going to empower you, that are going to challenge you to move. Quang, you on Facebook, and I've been following you. I'm so glad I comment that I am of network or why? Because of right now I'm learning from everything that I'm also doing that it can add value to me. It's all about, are you getting people that are adding value to your brand? Don't just get everybody. Every month, every now and then, I do what I call social media detoxification, where I go and detoxify and delete and unfriend all the people that are not adding value to me.
Right.
If they don't add value to me, if they don't comment, if they don't like, if they are all about their dogs, about their lunch, about their whatever. Nothing inspiring to me.
Yeah,
I go and unfriend them. I go there and unfriend them.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, you have to. You should do that.
I got too many friends.
Yes.
I got like 4,000 angry friends.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. There questions that I can also answer before we call it a day.
I want to see. Look at the comments to see whether there's anyone. I think everyone is like. Let's have a look. No. Everyone was just saying hey. So it's good. Some of them were saying the audio is a bit slow. But look, it's good. I think we did a really good interview today. Add a lot of value to the group. Those who are watching this in replay, bear with the audio, but there's a lot of gold nuggets in this interview from Mr. Dongo about his life experience. If you want to get more information about, coaching, if you're a startup business or if you're a business that needs to scale but is stuck, follow Mr. Dongo. How would someone get more information about your services, Mr. Dongo?
Okay, yeah, so for coaching, they can go to BNC Inter. That's BNC Inter for international. So you just the national.
Maybe
so
put it
it's
in the comments below later. Put it in the comments below.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I think if anyone wants to
do that now,
inquire more, speak to Mr. Dongo. And I guess let's wrap it up. It was a really good session. Thank you for coming on as a guest, and also thank you for engaging in this group. And I look forward to seeing. I want you to share some value-added posts in this group as well, if you want to. Anything that adds value to getting more clients is definitely for this group.
Yeah.
But man, look, I just want to say thank you for your time. I know it's like 12 o'clock at the moment for you, right?
Yeah. It's 12:30 right now.
Yeah, it's your lunchtime. So I think go get lunch. And
thank you so much for yours.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, so I just want to say thank you so much, Quang, for the opportunity and so exposure. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep everybody. Let's keep hunting and let's go global. Yeah, let's go global. The world is the world just waiting for the collapse.
The world is our oyster. That's it. Okay, no worries, Mr. Dongo. I will catch you guys later.
Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome. And for those who are who want to follow this, every Tuesday we have an interview. Next week we have Debbie Manson, who is going to do an interview about her recruitment company and made her the person she is today. She has, I think, 3 big businesses in Australia, and we're going to pick her brains on how she got more clients using different types of marketing. Even she's like a director of a BNI Global Group, which is a business networking international. And she became a director of that company, one of the directors. And so we're going to learn much about her. But today is Mr. Dongo. Thank you for your time. And let's wrap this up, hey? So good night, guys. And I guess good afternoon, Mr. Dongo. Thank you for having me here. I'll catch you later, hey?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you.
You're welcome. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah.